Behold the many talents of Gerry Dee. Teacher.
I have a master's in people and a PhD in natural abilities.
Stand-up comic.
That's how I get people to stop bringing 10-year-olds to their show.
Sports reporter.
How do I come down here to do a story on a guy that's not even here?
Actor. And now, author. So what's the secret to Gerry's success? Is it his professionalism?
Check. What's up, homies?
His confidence? Or is it his willingness to admit that sometimes he didn't have a clue what he was doing?
As soon as you say it as a teacher, we're gonna do partners, but don't pick your partner now. Girls are like, we're partner story, I have a part, we're partner signals.
Gerry, you may know, didn't become a stand-up until he turned 30. Before that, he was in the classroom, a teacher who definitely didn't have all the answers, but he spun that experience into his hit show, Mr. D.
How long are these classes?
80 minutes.
And now Gerry's got a new book, Teaching. It's harder than it looks, and a new tour. Both recount the funny and probably the harrowing true stories from his life in a classroom.
Let's color. You know, no, you suck. You suck at coloring, like it's ridiculous.
Gerry Dee! Hey, buddy. Hey, man. How are you?
I'm great.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So, listen, a book and a baby at the same time.
Last time I was here, I just had a baby. No, twice ago, I had a baby.
That's right.
And I got a call she was taking an emergency.
Right. We're very, people who come on the show are often very fertile afterwards. It's like rubbing the Buddha's belly. You rub my belly and you're having a baby. That's
No, we're excited.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
the book, man.
Thanks.
First of all, you joke a lot about what kind of teacher you were to write a book. How many books have you read in your life?
Why are you doing this to me?
How many have you read?
I think I read 4.
You've read 4.
I told him that off camera.
But I thought...
Yeah, no, it's fine. And I'm not proud of that. I don't know how I can even speak well, because I read Lucky Man by Michael J. Fox, who I admire, Jim Carrey, Wayne Gretzky, and Tuesday with Morrie's.
Right.
Tuesdays with Morrie.
Right. In a way, I mean, you must feel like you're a pretty lucky guy, too, at this stage of your career.
Very blessed, lucky. I mean, you know, 2 healthy kids, and yeah. I mean, I'm very fortunate, very lucky in this business to have what I have, and I count my blessings every day.
Do you hear lots of stories going on about kids in schools and bullying these days, and it's such a heavy issue. When you were a teacher, what was your experience with it? Did you see a lot of it?
Yeah, I saw one. There was one real serious situation where some girls, you know, one of the girls they said was overly promiscuous. I don't know what I can say on this. So, what they did was they posted her phone number on the way home from school in an alleys for a good time call. And this poor girl, you know, it was, luckily she didn't do anything seriously, but you can easily see as a teacher and as a kid how you don't know what you're doing and the power of it. And everyone's gonna react differently, like this poor girl in BC. Everyone has a different response to what you say, and kids don't realize how effective or ineffective what they're saying can be like. So one word, it could be that throws the person off, and it's sad.
As much as teachers' debates as it relates to governments are always political, and you know, the population takes a side.
Yeah.
It's this union versus this union, but I don't think people really appreciate what a teacher means to a student in that class, or in the playground, or in the caf.
Yeah, a lot of teachers. The problem is you can always point to a teacher you had, or you know, or that doesn't represent the profession well. I mean, I was a good teacher, in my opinion. I was a good teacher. I think I was really good after 3 o'clock, where I would coach and I would do, you know, volunteer with
That's important though, right?
To me, that's what I enjoyed about school. I don't remember one day from my high school years thinking, boy, that math lesson, I'll never forget. No, I remember stories and teachers coming in hungover and I remember, and them telling us about their weekend. And I became that guy as well. So was I the best on an academic scale? No, but was I good in caring? And yes, and volunteering. We sat down one day, and I know there's this big debate in Ontario right now, or the issue with teachers and the government, but my buddy and I sat down, we made $4.30 an hour the year we were calculating with coaching, semi-formal, prom, you know, field trips. Yeah. It was like $4 an hour.
That's unbelievable.
We never complained about it, but for them to say teachers are overpaid, or, you know, yeah, I'm always obviously biased.
Play a clip here about the value of teaching. Watch this here. It goes back a bit.
Now, Bill, the word is that in 2 or 3 years, when you're 35 or so, you're going to leave the entertainment business and start in teaching. which is, I think, what you said you always wanted to do. But is that really the truth?
No, that isn't it. My teaching thing was with me even when I quit school. You know, I really wanted to. I quit school mainly because show business was on my mind and I couldn't study.
Wow.
See? And I said to myself, now, if you're going to be a great teacher, which I know you can be, then why try and just slide through school and not know what you're teaching?
So, like, I didn't know what I was teaching. That's where the Mr. D came from. The humor was I was teaching history and geography, which we've talked about, and I didn't know that subject matter. So I was a phys ed guy teaching the wrong subjects, the opposite of what Bill Cosby says, and that's where the idea for the show came, because what was going on in my head trying to fake my way through was where it was funny. Where we're different from some great, Welcome Back Cotters and stuff is the show is created by a teacher. So I'm very careful as to the intricacies of teaching, and I want teachers to watch it and say, oh my God, like only a teacher would know that.
Right.
And that's my sort of protective area of the show.
Like the teacher's lounge conversations.
What goes on in there? Every student, we all want to know what, teachers think that we like all the kids. We pretend in the class. As soon as we go in the staff room, we curse about kids. You can curse to us in the class. We can't. We do it about behind your back. It's kind of...
when your kids get to the age soon to enter the system, really, how do you feel about the education?
It's terrifying.
Yeah?
It's terrifying because I know, I have 2 girls, and I just know how kids are. I know, and you've got to be... I was thick-skinned. I was 5 feet tall in grade 10, so I got picked on. I was small. But I was involved in sports and things, and my dad always taught me to laugh things up. My dad always said that if someone makes fun of you, you laugh and agree with them. And it was the best trick ever. Like, you're so short, you suck, I know. Oh, what do you do to that?
That's the end of the story.
That's the end of the bullying. It's like,
right.
Okay, let's move on to someone else. Yeah, wow.
Stick around more with Gerry Dee after this. Of course you do.
All right, coming up.
Put your hand up. Good, on the team.
I want to dig into Jerry's high school yearbook.
I'm awesome. No, you're not.
Find out how well he knows himself. Then comedian Ron Sparks joins the Three Things panel.
Today we're talking about teachers. I think if I was a teacher, I'd teach old math. I don't know what this newfangled math is, but if old math was good enough for my grandfather to use to storm the beaches of Normandy, it should be good enough for your kids.
I guarantee if we walk inside, Wayne Gretzky got no idea who you are.
Want to bet?
No, I don't want to bet.
Another $20. I bet. Hold on.
We got to bet.
D. You owe me $20.
Wait, no. What's his first name?
D. How many more names can you have me?
Wait, he doesn't know.
Close enough. What is? Well, you're Barkley.
That's like a push.
That's not a push. I want juice.
One or two of the icons of our era.
That was quite a treat. I interviewed Gretzky right before that. That's why he knew my name somewhat.
Right.
That's the only way he knew my name. I just interviewed him. We tricked you into knowing.
I'll ask you some questions. What's your favorite book?
Why are we making me?
Could you go with me?
Lucky man.
Okay. What's your favorite movie?
Shawshank Redemption.
What's your favorite music?
Band or type?
Just your favorite music.
A lot. Pop, country. I like country a lot.
Favorite possession?
My Gretzky rookie card.
Okay, who's your idol?
My parents are big to me, but they're not idols. But I don't have that person. Gretzky when I was a kid. You're 13.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
A doctor.
Okay, so let's pull out the folder. OG, original Jerry, old school. I've got some yearbooks here.
Oh God.
From when you were a teacher. We got some teacher stuff.
That's when let's see.
You were a teacher, yeah.
That's when
Yeah, 97, 99.
Taught, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Jerry Donahue, right? Subjects, phys ed, quote, high five. Favorite book?
What did I say?
The Game by Ken Dryden.
Didn't read it. Just said it. Just said it. I was a teacher. I told you. I had to make same on Last Comic Standing. They're like, we need it for your website. What's your favorite book? I went, oh, Of Mice and Men. That's good.
Favorite movie, according to this, is The Godfather.
Yeah, that's up there.
Okay. Favorite music?
Supertramp.
No, West Side Story.
That's musical. That's musical.
It says music.
I didn't understand the question.
It says music.
When you're a jet all the way.
Fair enough.
I must have meant musical in my head. Love that musical.
Your idol, according to this, Jack Nicholson.
No, that's not true.
Idol Jack Nicholson.
No, that's not true. I didn't write that. See, kids can be idiots sometimes.
Here we go. Favorite possession, Gretzky rookie card.
Oh, good.
Well done.
Wow. Gotta find it, though. That's the problem.
What's your favorite possession?
I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in my house. We moved.
The most important question in all this is, what do you want to be when you grow up? Because this is really the essence of who you are. Doctor.
Boom.
Nice job.
I applied to med school and law school. It's in the book, actually. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I applied to med school, but only McMaster, because they didn't have the MCAT, and I knew I couldn't. What kind of person? I knew I couldn't pass the MCAT. I never got in.
Well, congrats on the book, and congrats on Mr. D, man.
Thank you.
What a hit.
Thanks,
Good to see you, brother.
Thanks, everybody.
Gerry Dee, everybody. Teaching is harder than it looks. And also, going across Canada, Strombo.com has got all the dates. Gerry Dee!
Thank you.